Well, hello folks, this is Gmodism. My From the Depth audience probably don't see me very often, but here I am, and we're going to get into the Age of Sails ship tournament right now. So let's get into the brackets, which, because it's Age of Sail, is of course handwritten, and well, let's go.
Hopefully no one knows Latin. Tornamentus, Eliminatus, Dublus. Here is the brackets. And first we're going to look at the ships, of course. The first is Cortes' Havoc, and this is probably the most accurately beautiful mimic ship on this tournament. Look at it. It looks like a proper ship. You can even walk around below deck. We have a lot of interesting automated stuff. We don't really know exactly what they do. But it's a beautiful ship with a beautiful deck, and the mimics are stunning. Good job. Best looking ship. Amazing. Next we have Favfol's Storm Galley, and this looks like a pretty sturdy and powerful build. It's compact, but it has a lot of guns. I think this ship will pack some true punch, but we'll see about that, of course. It has a full crew ready to board. Unfortunately, I don't think these boys will ever board, but well, here we have a beautiful door. I believe it's mimics, if I didn't... well, anyways. And this is a beautiful Crazy Steve's The Well-Shaven Lady. Very beautiful name. Feels very piratey. And it's sure very streamlined, it's super fast, and it's also quite nice and realistic. We can just walk around on top of this thing, and it's just pretty nice. It has a little below deck with some ammo, but well, for the small size of this, it's absolutely beautiful. And of course this ship is small, so when we do the tournament we'll have 2 of this ship, because it's under 10,000 materials. So it's it is 10,000 materials exactly, but it's very beautiful and very sleek. Next up we also have a double one. We have the Add Necros. Sorry. It's a very interesting, modern-ish design. It feels a little bit steampunky in some way. I never seen this design. It definitely looks shippy. That is a mimic as well, if you wondered. It feels quite unusual. It looks like a rhino, kind of, but with sails. And it's sturdy and it looks efficient. This looks like a min-maxed type of build. But next up we have Snivylord's Rainboat. And a rainboat is a rainbow, but it's a boat. And, well, it's pretty standard, but it has this beautiful interior space that's painted white. But in terms of how it works, it's a pretty standard ship. Except it's a rainbow. But we have 2 broadsides, it's wooden. It should do the job. It looks really powerful, and it has a lot of sails, so that we basically don't have an issue if someone shoots them off. And we have this beautiful little watchtower as well, with a little guy on top. So it will be interesting to see the rainboat. I think it will be very powerful. Next up we have Elzu's The Red Trident, which has a beautiful little galleon or front figure hanging out there with a little trident. Very beautiful. This ship, like the Cortes' Havoc, is quite realistic looking, with a beautiful deck you can walk around on. But it only has 1 deck, this one. But it's definitely good looking ship, and it looks really realistic, and the front figure is just amazing. Our next combatant is of course Game Boy, and this is the quite sturdy build. And as you can see, it's a traditional ship kind of as well. It's not as decorated, but it does look quite timely as it is. And this is, the Exodus class. Next up we have Sauerkraut's beautiful animal, Derpidissimo. And it's a Simo, as you can see. It's boaty. and it's absolutely beautiful. We shall see if this is the face of death of this tournament or not. Last time the face of death was Jono 1928, who had a real face of death. But you look at it, it's beautiful, and it has a lot of blast guns, so it should be really dangerous at close range, even though it looks derpy. Next up, we have this beautiful ship. And this is made by Alec Gihakyu. Alec Gihakyu? Yes, Alec. Very beautiful build. It's also very shippy. You can walk around on it, and it has lower and upper deck just like that. And well, it's like its own style, but it's I like it a lot. This is, by the way, a mimic. It's kind of hidden, but this has a beautiful like little area space with this guy freaking out. I don't think that guy think they will win, but we will see. Maybe Alec will win with his beautiful Trieste. So next up we have Jono 1928, the winner of our last tournament, and it also has a beautiful front figure flying there. And everyone on this ship has, almost everyone has cat ears, so I guess we have these Neko boys trying to spin this wheel here. And by the way, this is Age of Sail, it's only powered by sail. That thing that's spinning around down there is just railings. They don't do anything to propel the ship in any way or protect. Yeah, it's just for the looks. But lastly, we have my build. This is, you've seen it on a picture before, but this is the China Ox, and it looks like, I don't know, Chinese boat with a nice little pagoda on it and everything. It's red lacquer and gold. Beautiful. I'm pretty happy with the design, especially with my little front piece, which you'll see later. But we can walk around on this deck, but not as fully as maybe some of the others. Well, it's pretty nice. I'm very happy with it. I hope you think it looks cool too. I hope also it will perform well, because I spent some time to make it like efficient and a little bit fail-safe. But we shall see indeed. I usually don't win my own tournaments. We can walk up here. Very nice. Well, anyways, that is my China Ox, and we'll see how it performs. I was very inspired by the junk sail types and from the depth, so I thought that I want to make a Chinese looking ship with a nice oxen head on top of there, and the unicorn horn, of course. Anyways, let's get into the brackets. First out is me, Gmodism versus Snivylord. So let's get into our first battle. And well, we're closing in. It's starting off just like that, and Snivylord's rainboat is in the horizon. We shall see who fires the first shot. Looks like the Snivylord is going in for a full broadside already. And I think my AI is a little bit sadly set up, so the China Ox, oh no. We're taking heavy fire. Ooh, 2 masts are already out. This is not looking good for the China Ox so far, but it's only a little damage. We can still make it. But damn, we're slow now. Alright, so looks like we're going into a little chase. And we finally have turned a little bit. So I've just fast forwarded there a little bit, and the... Alright, we're going in for broadside. China Ox, come on, fire! Oh, we got the first broadside there. Beautiful. I've concentrated all my guns on the China Ox to a very low place there, so it does some truly concentrated damage. The rainboat is trying to get away from us a little bit, it seems. Now let's see here. Snivylord is turning to get into its broadside range. We're continuing to fire the broadside, so we're in a very good position right now. Oh, right. Rainbow Snivylord is taking its revenge. Oh, that looks dangerous. 87%, we're down to 87%. It seems that Snivy is in the lead. Not surprising, we got the first damage there. I don't think any of us have the blast guns. We only have normal cannons for this ones. So I made my hull real thick, but that my guns are concentrated is a problem as well, which we'll see if it causes my demise or not. Anyways. Oh, we got off a pretty big part of the side there of the rainbow. Broadsiding continues. Well, this will be highly interesting. Probably very smart of Snivylord to have that many sails. I think this will be beneficial for him in like this tournament. I'm glad I built my mainmast pretty sturdy because it's still standing. Oh, beautiful broadside there. A lot of shots. That's a lot of damage. Oh, that. Ooh, I'm lucky there. If that broadside had hit, my detection would have been real sad. Oh, we're getting into broadside range here. We just jumped over some boring bits, by the way, if you wondered why the clock went up a little bit. And that's because nothing happened. But now stuff is indeed happening. Looks like the rainbow is gaining some distance. We seem to have some maneuverability problems on the rainbow. Perhaps the rudder is already off. Ooh. Oh, come on, Shinox, get into a nice position. Jimmy-isms, that's mine. Shinox is coming up behind the rainbow for a beautiful little broadside. If it does as I command. I feel like I should have set up the AI a little bit more properly. It's not engaging on further distance. It's really when I get in close. That's a problem. Well, this looks like, oh god, oh yes. We're in the lead. We are in the lead. We're continuing to fire. Oh yes, beautiful. Look like I have gotten the upper hand now. So the China Ox is getting some nice broadsides here on the Snivylord, which is trying to turn around to counter our broadside, I believe. Well, let us see what this develops into. Oh, nice. Another broadside. It seems like the Snivylord has a little bit problem of seeing the Shinox right behind it. So we can continue our beautiful broadside. Oh yes. Snivylord is down into the 70s, 60s. Oh yes, we're getting more broadsides in there. It's looking pretty good for the Shinox. Except, all right, we had some troubles turning there, so we're trying to catch up, and I think we're going to get into the broadside range now again. Beautiful. 7 minutes, says the in-game clock. We have some maneuverability problems on both sides here. Both my ship and Snivylord's ship is seem to have a problem to get into each other's broadside. Oh wow, Snivylord is coming back for revenge. Problematic. I still have a couple of more percentage, so that's good. And now we can get into broadside once again, and hopefully Snivylord want revenge broadside. Come on. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. Fantastic. I think it's pretty safe to say that the first battle of this tournament was won by me. I'm very happy when this happens, because most of the people participating in this tournament is probably better builders than I am. So amazing. Yeah, we're getting down into the 50s, below 55. It will start to despawn, And when that happens, we have a concluded victory, basically, for Gmodism's China Ox. We're in the 80s, and Snivy is down in the 50s. So, beautiful. I'm very happy with my design, the China Ox, and Snivylord's Rainbow was a really sturdy build. I think it will do well later on in the losers brackets, but we shall see. I haven't tested the other combatants yet, so we shall see. First battle concluded. Next up is Favful versus Cortes X. So here we go. Right jump into it. Thuvian Storm Galley. Looks like a compact and powerful build. This will be highly interesting because Cortes's Havoc is a beautiful Age of Sails ship, and it has already gotten its first shots into the Storm Galley. Alright, Cortes is firing on Favful, and Favful is closing in. Does it want to ram, or does it want to broadside? This is a good question. It seems we're going for a broadside, and the Favful is lining up, and why didn't it fire? Alright, Favful has a good position here. Oh yes, oh wow. One of the beautiful masts from the Havoc is down. Cortes must be sad, Favful must be happy, and Favful is turning up. Oh lords, looks like Cortes are having some blast guns. Oh my god, the entire sailing rig from Favful is gone. How is the Storm Galley going to move now? This is a good question. I don't know. They are kind of... Favful is in the 80s. Okay, interesting. Let's see what happens. Seems that the guns are still intact. I think this can still turn around, because I feel that the Favful is a pretty compact and powerful build. So we shall see. Oh, yes, right. Favful also has these ones. Oh, we're... God damn it. Cortes's Havoc is completely showered in shells. All of the masts are gone. Both of the ships are lined up in broadside, and none of them have sails. This match can really draw out on... take a long time. We shall see. Because Favful's Storm Galley is down into the 70s, and... oh, Cortes is not feeling very well. Favful really did some damage there onto Cortes. Let's see what happens next. We shall see. I mean, it's still like pretty intact. It seems that problem, if Favful can turn around and make a broadside, I think the Storm Galley actually can win over the Cortes, because... but it's not... we shall see, because the Cortes still has a advantage. Cortes has a small sail still intact, two maybe. I don't know if one of them are mimics or not. But we also have the blast guns. They're still active. So we're slowly eating away from Favful, even though Cortes has quite bad health. They're both pretty close to despawning. Like everything is basically on if Favful will turn around or not. But it seems that it's stuck. The Storm Galley is stuck, and Cortes is just hammering on. Oh lords, there we had a little explosion. Next volley is coming in. Alright. Cortes is gaining the upper hand. It looks like Cortes is the winner on this little battle. Just if Favful had some other rudders or something like that, the Storm Galley could have turned around there and made a broadside and probably won this battle, but it seems that this is not the case. Seems that both are stuck now though. I guess we've gotta wait. We gotta wait a long time. They are stuck. They're just sitting here. And there we go. Finally, Cortes got into firing range or firing bearing and has fired some of those shots again, which means that Favful is down into the 50s. It really looks like Cortes is going to win this one. Still, yeah. Truly. 57, alright. It was a really even match. If the Storm Galley had some more maneuverability, I think Favful could have won this. But Cortes Havoc was the better ship, and it has pushed Favful down into under 55, which means it will indeed despawn. Oh my god! Wow, Favful is revenge shooting. He doesn't accept the loss easily. No, the Storm Galley is spraying more ammunition, and wow, Cortes is also down into the 50s. Wow, that battle could have turned around. When Favful got into bearing, wow, look at Cortes Havoc. It's completely devastated, almost. Wow. Like it's like nothing left. It's like a perforated hull. Very cool. Good job, Cortes. This was an even battle. Interesting. And next up we have Cybercrow versus Elzu. So let's get into it. All right. Derpy, the sea mole is closing in. Look at this menacing face. You don't want to mess with that guy. It has a lot of revolving blast guns. They're pretty revolting at close range. They're really dangerous. And Elzu, very nice job with that little galleon front figure with a trident. Very beautiful detail. Wow. I think the trident is a beautiful ship. It's also... wow. Oh god. Cybercrow. The damage, holy. Cybercrow just deleted more 30-40%. Cyberbro. Oh my god. This scary face is scary. Poor trident. It was beautiful. It barely fired a shot. It seems to have trouble turning because it has no sails anymore. Wow. Xauber really did some damage there. Very impressive. And Xauber is behind, but the revolving blast guns takes forever to reload. And jumping up here, Elzu has finally got into bearing to use the broadside, which we're doing. The trident is broadsiding Sauerkraut, which is very sad. The Derpy Sea Mole fires back. Yeah, we have some response fire. It finally had time to reload and fire back. Wow, Elzu is down into the 40s and will soon get despawned. It's a confirmed victory for Cybercrow. Derpy Sea Mole, I know this was a fun mimic build, but Cybercrow, you made a real powerful ship. Like, Derpy Sea Mole is legitimately a good Age of Sails battleship. It looks silly, but don't underestimate it. This one can flip tables when it feels like it. Very impressive. I'm sure Xauber will be happy. And next up we have Crazy Steve versus Add Necros. These two ships are both on the small brackets, and well, they're small and cute, so they're both under 10,000 each, so we can have like 2 of each. And that's how it worked this tournament. And oh no, they're all separating. And if truth be told, this is like the second recording of this battle, because the first recording wasn't possible to work with because Add Necros ships escaped and hid themselves in the bushes, and after like 30 minutes I didn't want to, you know, nothing happened. So this is another run of the same battle, because the first battle was no result, and this is not, it was boring, like no shots were fired. And this time we have some nice crossfire here, so looks like Add Necros isn't running away this time as much. Hope that it will stay this way, because small fast ships like this, battles with them seem to take a lot of time. And this time we don't have like an official time bracket, so I think I'll close off battles at around 10 minutes if nothing happens, if it's still like boring. If it's interesting, that's another thing, but we shall see. If stuff is happening, we'll keep the battle open. So it's a real long distance battle. Crazy Steve with the well-shaven ladies, 2 ladies, beautiful, are coming in here against Add Necros'. It's a hard name. It's. Wonder if that's not like. Is that like rhino in Portuguese? Who knows? Anyways, they have done tiny damage against each other, just scraping each other's surfaces. So. All has taken some damage, but not that much damage. Well, this will be highly interesting to see what happens next. Oh, the well-shaven lady from Crazy Steve is getting a good lineup on Add Necros right there. Okay. Yeah, we have some response fire. Looks like Add Necros has opted for a long distance, unusual little vessel. Will be highly interesting to see if it actually hits shots at like that range. So Crazy Steve is chasing after Add Necros, who is long range sniping Crazy Steve's build all over there. And as surprising as it is, it seems that both of these ships are kind of accurate, so they actually do hit each other sometimes at long range. But this is definitely one of those drawn out type of battles. I think we will probably need to skip some parts later if nothing interesting happens. One of Add Necros' ships has just straightly ran away a little bit. We'll see if it comes back. Well, one of Add Necros' ships are valiantly fighting the ladies from Steve. And Crazy Steve's ships are... They're teamworking pretty well, I must say. I think that... I think they're good team workers. Okay, the large sail is soon going down, it seems like. You can see we get some slow shots, slow hits here and there, but it's not really that often. But I must say, like, Crazy Steve, the well-shaven lady, is a beautiful ship. It looks fast, it is fast, and it's very, very Age of Sail. Very, very, very nice design. Okay. We're definitely sniping here, that's for sure. So everyone is long-range fighting each other. I wonder if there is some team damage here or not. Seems that we are... Crazy Steve is long-range sniping. So it looks like Add Necros' other ship haven't run around, like ran away yet. Seems that one of the ships is like damaged, and that won't be running very much at all because it doesn't have a sail, basically. Poor thing. Oh, but it gets a broadside opportunity or bearing sometimes, so that's something. Oh yeah. Crazy Steve is teamworking with his ladies to take this abandoned ship out, which is beautiful. I love teamwork. But it seems that the other ship from Add Necros is kind of away in the horizon. Where is it even? Is it even helping? Or has it abandoned its friend? Did Rhino 1 abandon Rhino 2? No, it's out there and sniping, so it does something. But one of these ships is down into the 70s, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens up here, what happens next. Do we get the sniping opportunity or not? Seems that... Oh yeah, okay. The ladies are continuing to work together to take out the handicapped, damaged Add Necros ship right there. Alright, let's see the distance here. They're kind of circling... Okay. Looks like it's... Oh wow. Nice hit. So, that was the entire sailing mast of the already damaged ship, but one of the ships is completely untouched almost, so let's see what happens with that. It's very sad. Will it? Oh yeah. Crazy Steve is team working to kill the Cortes. Yeah. I think... I don't know how to pronounce Cortes. Yes. Anyways, one of the Cortes is... one of Add Necros' ship is getting pretty bad health. Looks like they are going to completely be able to take it out. It's down into the 50s basically. So hopefully the other the other Add Necros ship will probably jump in and help its friend now, I hope, because it's stayed into the distance for far too long. It's basically just been sitting there and firing some pot shots here and there and hit sometimes. Anyways, the main mast is gone. Alright, skipped ahead a little bit. This battle is definitely drawn out a little bit, but the ladies, the well-shaven ladies, are continuously team working to take out one of Add Necros' ships. I'm sorry, I don't know why this is so hard to pronounce. I think I need to read the text every time to kind of remember it. Wow, that's a long-range shot. Will that... How high chance does that have to hit? Oh, 55. One broadside more and one of Add Necros' ships are gone. But both of the ladies are down into the 70s. Bam. Under 55. A very good job, a very good job. The well-shaven ladies from Crazy Steve has killed one of the opponents. So, one left. Let's see what happens now, because it's kind of far away and I'm starting to worry that Add Necros will run away again. Oh, we're still firing. And let's see what happens. Like, will it ever? I think this is one of the last shots that Add Necros fired, and somewhere around here this beautiful little ship decided to run away, kind of. Somewhere around here. Probably. Okay, we got a few more shots there. The ladies are into the 70s and Add Necros. I should stop trying. It is anyways holding its distance and trying to snipe them off, but it's starting to look like it's going to run away again. The ladies are chasing after Add Necros. Crazy Steve really wants to meet Add Necros, but looks like Add Necros wants to... Oh, no, we got another broadside. That must be some of the last shots, I think. It looks like runaway mood. We'll see. This battle is over 15 minutes. This battle is taking far too long. Like normally, I think I would cut the battle at around 10 minutes. Whoever had like the lowest points, but I really want to see, because you know the battle has still been going on. So when stuff doesn't happen anymore, and it looks like it's going to run away, then I think we'll need to cut the battle for whoever has the most amount of percentage. That was the last shots fired. Now, unfortunately, it turns out that Add Necros decided to run away, and Add Necros is faster than Crazy Steve, so nothing more happens during this match, and I think 20 minutes is long enough, and since this already happened before, I think that we have to conclude and decide that Crazy Steve is the winner of this one, and Add Necros was a coward. Sorry, but it's true. Next up we have Game Boy versus Alec. And hopefully no one will run away this time. Well, we don't like cowards. Coward ships that run away get minus points, especially after 20 minutes. But this time, I don't think we have any of those. I think we have valiant, brave broadsiders. Game Boy and Alec is closing in onto each other, and we'll see who gets the first shots fired. Oh wow. Alec is getting a prime opportunity, but why? But why, Alec? You didn't fire almost any shots. Wow. Alec really missed that opportunity. And Game Boy was able to respond, and wow, Game Boy has gotten a prime bearing here, and can really shoot the Trieste's like back room. Or I don't know what that area is called in ship, but where the guys with the maps are panicking, basically. A beautiful weather to honor this location. Of course, both of the ships are in pretty good health, so things can turn around, but Alec basically has no sails. Wow. If Alec would have fired those blast guns during the first opportunity, I think this battle could have gone elsewhere, because even at this distance, one of Game Boy's masts were taken out. And yep, well, Game Boy also has this type of revolting blast guns. They're really dangerous, and especially for sails. Looks like Game Boy and Alec are lining up for a pretty nice broadside. Oh yes, HMS Trieste is firing. And Exodus class is pointing towards us. Nothing happened, so we just skipped over this little part, because now the ships are finally lining up for more broadside, and Game Boy got this devastating hit. Oh my god. First broadside and dual revolting blast gun hits just like that. The entire captain's planning map room is basically gone. All the sails are gone. This will be highly interesting to see if the firepower of this ship is damaged or not, because Game Boy is still in pretty good health and Alec is down into the 70s, so oh wow, very nice. Now the blast guns have done its work, and wow, yeah, Game Boy's Exodus class will be quite much slower now. Wow, this is a heavy broadside onto broadside. Game Boy is down into the 80s, Alec in the 70s. Alec still has a chance to win this, but it's really leaning towards Game Boy. We shall see. Game Boy is continuing to broadsiding, and Alec seems to be in a pretty sad state right now. We'll see if it will be able to hit back. It's just floating around there, like no steering rudders and no sails. Well, the broadside is going on, and Alec's health is diminishing quickly. HMS Trieste is very sad. Game Boy's Exodus class blast guns have blasted it to smithereens, basically. Not much left. I will be highly surprised if Alec somehow recovers from this. We do still have some active guns, but basically no rudders, I think, because it seems like Alec can't turn anymore. We're down into the 50s, and it's not looking like we're going to get out of it either. Probably just another broadside, and I think that Game Boy indeed will win this one. So very nice and powerful build from Game Boy. The Exodus class is quite powerful, but see here, Alec gets an opportunity to respond. If the blast guns would have been active there, it would have a small chance to win. Well, Alec is not going to die easily, but is fighting to the last drop of blood. Very valiantly. No coward ships this round. But, alas, Alec is down under 55%, and Game Boy's Exodus class is the superior ship. Congratulations! Quite damaged, but still up and fighting. True powerful. I think Game Boy has a good chance to win this, but we shall see. And there we have it. Jono will jump into the winners bracket because he won the last tournament, so we saw so much of him. So first out is Jimmy-ism, that's me, versus Cortes. Two winners battling on. So this will be highly interesting. The Cortes is a beautiful yet powerful ship. It dealt with a storm galley indeed, and of course my China Ox somehow defeated the rainboat from Snivylord. It was really powerful. Let us see who gets the first shots here. Oh, jump around a little bit there. So they're slowly closing in, and it looks like Cortes unfortunately will have the first round. I'm of course unbiased, even though it's my ship down there. China Ox, come on. Anyways, Cortes is fire. Did he hit anything? Oh lord, the revolting blast guns. We got a full broadside down onto the Havoc right there. Interesting. Broadside versus broadside. This is how I imagined the Age of Sails tournament. Wow, this is so powerful. We shot off one of the beautiful masts. Sad to see it go, but it was necessary. Now we don't have much broadsiding anymore. Okay, let's see if the ships will turn around. Damn. The Havoc is pretty quick, but our broadside is in bearing and we can pound on there. We're still in bearing. It seems that Cortes might have an issue with turning. No, it's coming around. The Havoc is getting into bearing. Well, this shall be really interesting. No, seems that Cortes decided to turn away a little bit. Wonder if there is some problem with the rudders there. That's possible. China Ox is coming into broadside bearing pretty soon right there. Nice volley. That's a lot of damage. Cortes Havoc is down into its 70s. Oh, the revolting blast gun is on us. China Ox took some damage, but wow, I must say I was real lucky there. Alright, and now we are sitting ducks, almost. Well, it seems that my China Ox has a weird AI and it likes to go on close. Probably not the smartest thing I've set up. I think my issue with my ship is my AI. That's the biggest. It's not set up. It should be working on longer distances because it's pretty accurate and pretty steady. But alas, it does work. And the China Ox is lining up the Havoc for another broadside, and it looks like Cortes steering is real sad. Oh, there we have the main mast. That took off some good percentage as well. Ooh, Cortes is down into under 55%, it seems like. It shall indeed now despawn. The China Ox is still up in the 90s, and wow. I'm kind of surprised. The China Ox, I must applaud myself. It's a good build. It's kind of damaged. We indeed were lucky as well, but good job. Very amazing. Alright, cool. I don't think I'll win this, but maybe I'll do. We'll see. Next up we have Cybercrow versus Crazy Steve. So Crazy Steve's the well-shaven lady is a smaller ship, so we have two of them, and Cybercrow is a heavy, derpy Decimo, which comes in close with some real dangerous close combat abilities. Indeed, now we shall see what happens. I think Cyber will be able to take down the sails and make them unmovable pretty easily. Oh, there we go. Just blast them off. Good job, Cyber. Crazy Steve. That lady is not going anywhere for a while, I think. The other lady is absolutely fine. Crazy Steve has made a really efficient and fast ship. It's powerful yet super quick. I think it's the next most quick ship. Oh, Sauber is blasting away the sails of the other lady. We'll see how this goes. Sauber is still in the 90s, and that is, well, everyone, maybe? Okay. One problem Sauber has, though, is that the reload speed of those revolving blast guns are pretty long. Oh no, look at its face, it's kind of gone. So sad. Anyways. It's like a zombie derpy Decimo. And looks like Crazy Steve has lined up for some broadsiding. Wow. But I still think... well, we shall see. I think perhaps Cybercrow wins this one. It kind of depends if he's able to get in close, or if Crazy Steve eats away from further distance. Bam. Oh, Sauber is down into the 80s. Nice shot, but he's still getting broadsided. They have a nice little broadside exchange. If that was a close range, one of the ladies would have been dead. It's down into the 70s now. But the other one is more fine. So, yeah, and it's quick. It's really quick. It's lining up shots there. And Sauber's health is diminishing. Derpy Decimo might be a submarine mole soon. Let us see. No face left. Some of the guns are still active, but you can see there that one of the batteries have been shot off completely. Bam, more shots. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Looks indeed like the ladies are ganging up on the mole and sea mole. Oh, percentage is dropping indeed. Xaber, can you recover from this? Come on, line up, broadside and fire. Oh damn. Was that the last battery? No guns left? Alright, it looks like Xaber is not going to recover from this at all. No. Nope. Crazy Steve's the well-shaven lady is a highly efficient combatant. And even though it has no sails, they are ganging up and broadsiding the poor Derpy sea mole, which is soon below 55%. And there we go. I indeed am highly impressed by Crazy Steve's fast ladies. Really efficient. Cybercrow, well, you have a chance in the loser brackets. We shall see what happens there. Bam, that was the ammo. Wow, that's a win for Crazy Steve. Congratulations. Beautiful. Now we only have one little match left onto the winner's bracket, and that's of course Game Boy versus Jono. Jono is the winner of our last tournament and has submitted a tiny ship. Now we shall see how efficient it is, but we know that Jono can build really efficient and powerful cars at least. Wow, oh, what? Game Boy, that's... why do you use those at that distance? Well, it did something for sure. And these beautiful small ships are kind of 7,000 materials, so they're well below the allowed limit for a double submission. 7,000 each, that is. Oh. Felix Rex has gotten a nice broadside, but wow, the response and fury from Game Boy's revolving blast guns are pretty insane. I remember that those spinning water wheel is just for show. It doesn't do anything, so it's pretty slow. Maybe, yeah, okay. We got another broadside, very nice. But if Game Boy responds, this might be an issue. Looks like the Felix Rex. Damn! Wow. Game Boy hit the ammo. Jono is very sad. One of the ships said kaboom. The sail is a little bit handicapped right there, but it seems to be functional still. Will it line up? It won't. Oh no! One of the Felix Rex is going down into the depth. Oh, and it's gone. Right, so Game Boy is indeed down into the 80s, but Jono's other ship is soon pretty sad as well. So next time, oh yeah, indeed, already. Game Boy, good job. Lined up and took out Jono's, you know, first battle. So that's interesting. He was the winner last time, but you never know.
So that's our winners. Let's see next time for who's the best of the losers and stuff like that. So I'll see you next time. Jimmy-ism signing out.